Someone once said, if you stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything. As the government shutdown drags on and the latest debt ceiling brinksmanship threatens our very fiscal solvency, the American people sit as dazed and confused as the high schoolers in the 20-year-old movie of the same name. It's become fashionable in recent years to blame Washington or all the politicians for all the nation's ills, as if the ruling class just appeared out of thin air or seized power in some sort of coup d'etat. But the people are so uncertain of what they really want that they waver back and forth with each passing breeze, swinging to the left in 2008, then far to the right in 2010, and then far back to the left in 2012. Indeed, the people said they were not pleased with Barack Obama's first term, but they re-elected him. We live in a nation designed by the founders to give the people great power with federal elections every 2 years, and yet the people say they approve of Congress in numbers that barely reach double digits, while approving of their own member of Congress in numbers that reach almost 50%. The people say they're appalled at a runaway national debt, but keep electing politicians who persist in running it up like a drunk with an open bar tab. The people say they want low taxes, but vote for politicians who either favor or show little aversion to higher and higher spending. The people say they want government out of their lives, but then stand by and watch as government seizes more and more control of their lives. The people say too many people are on the government dole, but are either ignorant or uninterested in the trillions of dollars we have to borrow from our children to pay for them, and loath to accept even minuscule changes to their own guaranteed entitlement checks. The people say they want more accountability from their politicians, yet choose to remain blissfully unaware of so much that they do. This in an age where truckloads of information and analysis, but apparently not wisdom, is available with a few clicks of the mouse. And the people say they dislike and fear Obamacare, but are opposed to the one measure that could bring it down, a federal budget with no funding for it. Yes, they say in one breath that they don't want Obamacare, but in the next say the only means of killing it, a stalemate leading to a temporary government shutdown, is unacceptable. At what point do we stop blaming the politicians and start looking in the mirror and blaming the people who elect and sustain them? More to the point, exactly what do we expect from politicians who have essentially been validated by a distracted, uninformed, and double-minded electorate? If there's no price to pay for flagrant violation of our constitutional rights, uncontrolled spending, waste, corruption, gridlock, what motive is there for the ruling class to change its ways? We have devolved into a constitutional republic only in form, but a European-style social democracy in function. When Ben Franklin was asked by a citizen what form of government the founders had given the nation, he did not say a republic if the politicians can keep it, but rather a republic if you can keep it.